Hi, I'm Dan with ArmorTech, and today I'll be showing you how to use the ArmorCMS. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to your URL/admin to access the admin panel. You'll log in using the email address and password provided. The first thing you'll see upon logging in is the admin home screen. This is where you can access all of your pages as well as edit them. The first thing I'll point out are these toggles here where you can turn on and turn off pages as needed, as well as enable or disable the header and footer on each page. This link will allow you to edit your page, so we'll edit our home page. At the top we have the page title, which changes what shows up in the title bar of your browser. Then you can change which menu the page will show up in on your site, as well as keywords and page description. You shouldn't have to fill these out, as one of the devs here at Armor should have filled them out for you already. So let's say you want to make minor changes to your page. For example, instead of web design & development, we want to use the word and. Well, in this editor you can do just that. If the space isn't big enough for you, you can click the maximize button to go full screen. When you're done making your changes, click the button again and you can return to normal view. The toolbars on the editor should look familiar if you've used any modern word processor, such as Microsoft Word. If you want to see how your changes will look on the final page without committing to anything, just click Preview. And as you can see, our change shows up. If you're satisfied, click the back button and then click Save or Save and Return. With the Banner Ad Manager, you can customize what shows up in the slider at the top of your page. To add a new banner, simply fill out this form. Enter the title of your banner here, a description, a banner image, which by clicking on this icon you can browse your computer's files to find the image you're looking for, a hyperlink which can be local or to an external website such as Facebook, a weight, which is the sorting order for when the banners appear. With Open Link, you set whether or not you want the banner's link to open in the same window or in a new tab. For local links, you'll want it to appear in the same window. For an external link, again, such as Facebook, you would want it to open in a new tab. Finally, you can set where the banner will display. It should always be set to display in Home slider. Once you're finished, click Add Banner and it will add the new banner to your website. With the News Manager, you can manage all of your blog posts. For existing posts, you can currently disable them from your blog, disable them from your RSS feed, edit them, or delete them. To make a new post, simply click the New Blog button. Here you can enter the title of your post, the date of the post, choose a category, which we'll talk more about later, select an author. You can also add a hero image, tags, meta keywords, or a description. On the right side is where you'll enter the body of your post. This is using the same editor that we used before, so you should be familiar with it. Once you're done, click Save and that's it. In the upper right, you'll see a button labeled Categories. Categories are used to sort your various blog posts. On the right, you'll see a list of your current categories, and on the left, you can add a new category by simply typing in the name and clicking Add Category. The Events Manager is where you'll edit anything that appears in the calendar on your website. Again, you can disable them from the site, disable them from your RSS feed, and edit events. To add a new event, simply click New Event. This screen should look very familiar. There are a few changes though. Title and category are still here, but now we have a hosted by form, a location form, and a contact info form, such as a phone number or email address. Below that, you can enter the start date, a start time, an end date, and an end time. If you would like to add a website link, you can, as well as a hero image. Just as with the blog post, you can enter a description on the right. When you're finished, just click Save. As with the blog posts, you can use categories to organize your events as well, which can be filled in the same way. The Gallery Manager is where we handle images uploaded to the website. As an example, here is how the galleries show up on our page. On this front page, you can enable or disable albums, as well as edit them, view them, or delete them. To add a new album, simply click Add Album, enter a name, a description, and a parent gallery, and then click Create Album. With the Image and Video Manager, you can upload new images by clicking Browse, browsing your computer, and choosing which album you'd like them to appear in, and then clicking Upload Images to Album. There are options for existing images as well. For example, you can edit the properties of the image. You can manipulate it by cropping it or rotating it. You can get a direct link to the image, or you can delete the image. We are going to edit the properties of this lighthouse photo. On this page, you can edit the title of the image, the alt text that will show up when someone hovers over the image, the web link, a description of the image, as well as change whether or not the image appears as a thumbnail for one of the galleries. For this example, we will set this image to be the thumbnail for the first gallery. You can also specify whether it's featured on the homepage and what albums it exists in. We'll save our changes, and now if we refresh our gallery page, you can see our image has become the thumbnail. The Members Manager is where you manage all of the users of your site. To create a new contact, we click New Contact and then fill in all their information, such as first name, last name, company, phone number, email, password, alias, and so on. The only required fields are the first and last name, the email, and the password. You can also change the security level of a member below. When you're done, simply click Submit New Contact. This doesn't apply to every website and is primarily designed for restaurants. On this page, you can set up digital versions of your restaurant's menus. To add a menu, simply add a title and a description and click Create a Menu. You can also edit existing menus from this page. By clicking Manage Items, you can manage all of the items that show up in your various menus. At the bottom of the page, you can add new menu items by simply entering the name, a description, choosing the category, selecting the pricing type, for example if there is only a single size or if there are multiple sizes, and specifying a price. The Property Manager won't be for everyone either, and it is primarily designed for realtors or realty websites. On this page you can manage existing properties by enabling or disabling them, editing them, or deleting them. You can add a new property by clicking the New Property button in the upper right hand corner. Here you can simply enter a title, a listing type, the address of the property, along with the city, state, and zip code, the details of the property, such as bedrooms and bathrooms, the size in square feet, the monthly rent, the amount of the deposit, and the availability. Below that, you can find amenities that you can check off as required, both indoors and outdoors, community, policy, transportation, green living, and the utilities that are included. At the bottom, you can add a description of the property. When you're finished, you click Save Listing and Add Images, where you can add images of the property. And finally, we have the Testimonial Manager, where you can add customer feedback to your website, simply click Add a Testimonial and enter the customer's name, company, contact information, and message, and click Add a Testimonial. They'll show up on the main page where you can either edit or delete them. These will show up on your home page as themed by your dev. And that's it. If you followed along with the video, you should have a fairly firm grasp on how to use the ArmorCMS. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us and we'll help you in any way we can.